The treacherous Ja'ula has requested to speak before the High Council on Kronos. A little-used Klingon law has restored her house, temporarily. And as matriarch of her house, she has the right to speak before the Council if she wishes. Whether she leaves the Great Hall alive or in chains remains to be seen. She has much to answer for. As part of the task force assigned to deal with Ja'ula, I have requested your presence during this meeting. Should the barbarian make a nuisance of herself, I expect you to do what must be done.
This will be a historic day. There will finally be a reckoning for Ja'ula and House Mokai. While I'm surprised that the Chancellor has seen fit to allow Ja'ula to speak, I believe it is only a formality. One way or another, she will face justice today. Ha! She is Klingon. She is coming here for a fight. Trust me, surrender is not her goal. Ja'ula was a skilled politician well before she became the matriarch of her house. I think she hopes to sway other great houses to her cause today. Normally, I would consider this a wasted effort. But, yes, there are many Klingons who hold Ja'ula's brother Takuma in high esteem. They honor his dreams and his vision, especially where the Federation is concerned. Unfortunately, many Klingons see Ja'ula in the same light, and that concerns me greatly. In addition to the Chancellor himself, I would speak to a few House dignitaries before the event begins. Any insight we can gain on their motivations will be valuable. I would begin with House Martok. They are currently neutral, but that may not last. A word from Martok can change the course for many houses. House Duras is as always aligned with Jimpok. They may speak with you on matters the Chancellor will not, however. House Collect was once a staunch ally of House Mokai, and many believe they have renewed that alliance. I would see where they stand if you can. Finally, I would speak with the representative from House Mokai. Recall the ancient Klingon proverb, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Akar is an arrogant braggart. He might slip up and reveal valuable information to you.
Nah! Speak quickly, or I will acquaint you with the business end of my boot. What of it? Old Jempok will puff up his chest and make a lot of loud, irritating noises before he tries to put Ja'ula to the blade. Besides that foolish look on your face, yes, something amuses me greatly. Stick around, and you will learn what it is soon enough. You, Jempok, and all the other ligament chewers that fill the hall with noise and flatulence. This is tiresome. Go bother someone else, assassin of joy.
You there! Not you! You! Yes! Come over here! Warath, son of Waldon, has a warrior's thirst! Are you here to bring me more blood wine? I'll be the judge of that, globfly. I could drink Kalis himself under the table if I wanted to. What do you want, then, if not to refill my flagon? My first thought is that it's a fine excuse to drink. My second thought is that I need more to drink. There they are. All my thoughts on this so-called summit.
You picked a fine time to visit Kronos, my friend. Je'ula and Chancellor Jempok have everyone on a knife's edge these days, thanks to their clash of wills. As you know, Klingon diplomacy can be quite combative at times. Who knows? Perhaps we will fight at each other's side once again. I would not cling to that hope too tightly. Jempok is running out of allies, and the Mokai have more friends than he knows about. If it comes to blows, be on your guard. Someone might decide it's time to put their knife in your heart. I will do what is right for my family, for my house, and for the Empire. Always. Never doubt that, my friend. Jempok and I have unfinished business, but that will be resolved in good time. I will not see all I have fought for destroyed by this Mokai upstart. For now, Jempok has my support.
Kavan, I take it you're here to see where my house stands on the Je'ula problem. Je'ula is a product of a dead age, chasing the dreams of her martyred brother, seeking the glory of a war long ended. She is a threat to the prosperity of the Empire, and will be dealt with as such. Yes, well, I do not agree with the Chancellor on all things. He has the best solution for this problem, and he will have the support of my house. If there's nothing else, there are other matters that require my attention.
And what do you want, creature? Have you come to gloat? Or do you have enough wisdom in that ugly skull of yours to seek the favor of House Mokai? We seek what every true Klingon seeks in life. Glory for the House, and glory for the Empire. And today, we will find them. Soon, Je'ula will arrive. She knows the truth of things. Soon, she will speak truth to power, to say what must be said, and her voice will be heard throughout the Empire. When she is done, all true Klingon warriors will know the truth, and do what must be done. Soon there will be justice, at last. We shall find out soon enough. Now be gone. I grow weary of the sound of your voice.
Kavan, thank you for attending this summit. If we are lucky, it will end quickly and without bloodshed. I will deal with the Mokai trader and her misbegotten house swiftly and with finality. If there is any part of them that remains Klingon, they will meet their ending with honor as warriors. If not, they will spend the rest of their days in the frozen depths of the penal colony at Rurapente. At least there they will provide some service to the Empire. We'll find out soon enough. The barbarian is due to arrive shortly. Be wary. The woman is treacherous. She may try any number of things to avoid her unpleasant fate.
The time draws near. Return to my position. We will watch the proceedings from here. Je'ula, she's here.
The council recognizes the leader of House Mokai. Speak!
Klingons! Warriors of the great houses! In the name of Kalis and of Takuvma! Hear me now! You know my name. You know my house, and what it has done for the Empire. And today, I come before you with the truth. The Chancellor of this great empire is a coward and a liar. He stole his title. He claimed it after winning a duel to the death with Martok. And yet Martok, the true Chancellor, still lives. But Jimpok's dishonor doesn't end there. When the Herc returned, he hid from our greatest enemy like a craven Fakiri. Once my brother led the Empire to glory. We had the Federation on their knees. And now we build ships with them. These stains on our honor must be cleansed. Let us bring an end to Jimpok's reign.
You dare to speak of honor here? You? A known traitor to the Empire? The only thing ending today is you, woman.
I think not. Patak! Death to Jimpok! Kapow! Death to the tyrant! Death to Jimpok!
Lady Jula, we must leave this place.
No, I will not go!
Kara, Jarichu!
This battle is all but won. Fight on for the Empire! Come here. There are things we need to discuss. So much for diplomacy. I had a feeling that Jaula would attack. I admit surprise at the number of allies he had at his side, however. Jimpok will demand swift retribution on Jaula and any house that stood with her today. I suspect my days of neutrality will be coming to an end soon.
I am Captain Kosnar of the Imperial battlecruiser Mupwich. It is good to see the face of an ally. We were ambushed by Mokai rebels. The filthy Bakhtak did not grant us a warrior's death in battle. Instead, they left us adrift in space, to die without honor. But now you are here. Assist us with repairs, that we might hunt those treacherous curs together, and send them howling to Grethor. Good. My crew yearns for glorious combat. Soon, there will be great deeds worthy of song. We will fight, and if we die, it will be with honor, and we will drink together in Stovakor. Kapla! Jimpok will put these Mokai rebels down like the rabid targs they are. The Mokai return. Show them what it means to be warriors. from other great houses have joined forces with the Mokai. They dishonor their ancestors with this treachery. Bah! They are traitors without honor, and will pay for their treachery with their lives! Quickly, there are other disabled ships. We must bring them back into the fight before the rebels return!
Come and save these worms, or join them in honorless death.
Honor Mokai Battalion! I will linger the stars with your voice!
Your house, as they say, is about to burn. And we all know who fights in a burning house. Don't be a fool. Hear me now. This doesn't have to end with your death. You and I know how this will end. Think about what will happen once I've disposed of Jempak. The war between the Federation and Empire will resume, and it will end as it should have in my time. So, would you rather fight at my side, or die under my boot? As you wish. You've made your choice. Now face the consequences. Fight well, and die with honor.
Victory is ours! The rebels have been beaten! If only we could have put an end to their leader. You fought well today. Soon we will celebrate and... we are being hailed by the Chancellor himself!
Gavan, you have won a glorious battle today, but the rebels are continuing their raid against Alliance forces. There is more work to be done. Kajnar, you are to travel to the nearest starbase for repairs. I need your ship at full strength. You are needed in another system to deal with the rebels. Transmitting coordinates on a secure channel now.
Those Starfleet ships won't last much longer against that Mokai force. Let's join the fight before it's too late.
Enterprise, this is Sadea Base. Get clear! It's a trap!
Let's fire to disable those Starfleet ships. I want to get to the bottom of this.
Shield.
heard from the captains of those Starfleet ships that attacked us. It's not good news. It appears the Mokai infected their computer cores with a virus. To their systems, friends became foes. Let's help them clear the virus from their systems and get them back into the fight. I have a feeling we're going to need all the help we can get here.
This is Commander Sunul on Sadea Base. We're still clearing the virus from our core systems. We have partial control and should restore full ops soon. Our long-range sensors are picking up numerous signals at high warp, House Mokai, and Starfleet. That's not the half of it. Those ships are all coming in on the same approach vector. I'd say it's a fair bet those Starfleet ships are under Mokai control. Stay sharp out there. This could be another rough fight.
Here they come! They're locked and loaded! Those aren't Mokai ships. Those are rebels from other Klingon houses. More virus-controlled ships. Let's hope we can get the computers on those ships clear before more enemies come in for the kill.
We're still trying to get rid of this damn virus. But we have control of most systems, including long-range sensors. We're reading a lot of incoming signals. All Klingon this time. I doubt it. There's a lot of Mokai warp signatures in the mix. If I were to guess, I'd say all of those ships are hostile.
Here come the Mokai!
Warning, ship is under attack.
Virus. We're losing control. Reading massive system failures. All decks! No, stay back. The mains! They're building toward a breach!
Savor your victory while you can. The field is yours for now. But as you're about to see, my reach is long indeed. Your house burns bright, fools. There's still time to make the right choice and rally to the banner of House Mokai. Choose wisely, or die like these fools.
We've lost containment. All hands, abandon...
Looks like a few escape pods were able to eject before the explosion. We'll take care of them. There's more. Alliance command sent orders our way. There's trouble in the Romulus star system. Mokai trouble. They asked for all of us to look into it, but under the circumstances, I think it's best for Enterprise to remain here with survivors and the other ships. Yes, until we make absolutely sure that the virus-free, I don't want to risk taking those ships into battle. Each one of them could be rigged to blow, or worse. Go on ahead. We'll catch up as soon as we're able.
Disturbing day, friend. First, a vessel older than my grandsire warps in, fires some sort of mystery weapon and warps out. Then, some sort of rift opens up and spews out an Alachi battle fleet, all before breakfast. What is going on here? Is this a new Iconian attack? Why would a Klingon rebel care about a Republic outpost? And how are the Alachi involved? Very well. It sounds like you have experience with this sort of thing. Do what you need to do. I've got my hands full keeping this base from blowing to bits. Watch out! Alachi are coming out of the rift! Target those Alachi and fire! Looks like we made it here just in time. I think it's time to close that rift. Our sensors are picking up vessels on the other side. Ilachi by the look of these readings. Something's wrong. The rift isn't closing. Ilachi warships on intercept course. They're coming from the rift. Ilachi ships on approach. Get ready to fight.
Hold your fire, my friend. The crew of the Liberator is here to help. We came as soon as we could. Ju'ula is creating stronger rifts with her weapon. They are potent and extremely volatile. Your rift closing methods will not work. Fortunately, we Ilachi have more expertise with such problems. Agreed. The process requires a considerable level of energy. My ship will be vulnerable to attack while we close the rift. Protect us while we work, and we'll do the rest.
Hostile Ilachi fleet on sensors. Here they come!
Diverting power to defense system. Request covering fire on our position. This is the Liberator. Initiating rift closure process now.
Sounded like investors were making. They must be dealt with.
Target's shield is available.
The rift is closed. Well done, everyone. Captain Tarseth, the Republic owes you its sincere thanks. My compliments to you and your crew.
Many among us were once Romulan, Commander Jirok. We are proud to be of service to the Republic. There are more of these rifts in several systems. We will do what we can to close them.
I'm afraid Jaula isn't finished with us. I'm receiving a Priority 1 signal from the Kuvat system. Klingon revolutionaries are attacking a civilian shipyard. Transmitting the coordinates now. We'll join you there as soon as we've stabilized the situation on base station R88. Another warrior arrives to heed the call to battle. Kavan! Jaula and her bootlicking Targ spawn have a fleet near the orbital shipyard complex. It is likely they mean to raid it for anything they can steal, or blow it to pieces to deny its services to the Empire. Indeed. Enough of this ligament chewing. We are here, ready to fight. Come, let us show them the price of their dishonor. People of Kuvat, hear me now. I come to you now as a liberator, not a conqueror. I wish to free you from the tyranny of the false Chancellor, Jempok. Kuvat is the birth world of my mother. Stand with me now, and we will find honor and glory together. Some of you may choose to meet me in battle. So be it. I will grant you an honorable death. A warrior's death. The choice is yours.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Instructed to give you a chance to surrender, Jaula, that you might face justice. Do you accept? Or is there still a small part of you that remains Klingon? A part that demands to die in battle, with honor? Weak, arrogant, and stupid is no way to go through life, Captain. I will correct your flaws in battle. If you're lucky, you might live to share the lessons with the other fools in your pathetic house. Rebel force. Good. The battle is now.
not yet over.
The barbarian shows our true colors. It is a non-issue. I will not rest until he pays for this cowardly attack. I swear it! The barbarian shows her true colors at last. I will not rest until she pays for this cowardly attack. I swear it! But now is not the time for revenge. Now I must help the people of Kuvat. Be ready. When we find her, the Empire will need the best to take Je'ula down. Will you answer the call?
This is a dark day. The poisonous words of Je'ula have spread like wildfire throughout the Empire. Many warriors have dishonored their house and sworn allegiance to her. It is the first day of a Klingon civil war. It will not last for long. I will make every Klingon see Je'ula for what she truly is. they will turn their backs on the so-called Liberator and her treacherous house. Soon I will place her skull in the Great Hall as a reminder to all. Betray the Empire, betray me, and you will pay the ultimate price, a traitor's death. Eternity in the halls of Grithor, forever damned, forever without honor. It appears the hunt for Ja'ula may come to an end soon. Our latest intel indicates she's operating out of 4 key sectors, including Khitomer. I've dispatched operatives to 3 of those sectors, but I want you to check out Khitomer personally. I'm sending General Martok with you. If she's there, I want the Alliance's best to take her down and bring an end to this civil war. Do your best to take her alive. But if she forces your hand, give her that traitor's death she deserves.
You made it. Good. In times like this, every warrior needs someone they can trust at their side. And when fighting the Mokai, someone to watch their back as well. Cogran's here in that fancy new Alliance ship of his, flying Overwatch. Perhaps he's picked up some intel that could help us track down the Matriarch.
Give my regards to the ferryman, Petach.
If the Mokai want to fight, then a fight they shall have. To battle!
Welcome to Khitomer. As you can see, the rebels are keeping us busy here. Skirmishers warping in to test our mettle. They have not found us lacking. As for Ja'ula, we picked up some chatter recently. Nothing verified, but intelligence thinks she's in space, under cloak, planning her next attack. But the chatter suggests she may be planet-side, working with people friendly to her cause. A bold move, if it's true. I suggest sending a team to the surface to investigate. Hawk Nuch Care. We're picking up some erratic readings from the outer part of the sector. Could be more skirmishers trying to sneak in and sink their blades in our backs. We'll deal with it. You should keep looking for the Matriarch. Good hunting. And tread carefully. A nest of diplomats can be a dangerous place.
When the Ferengi say the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife, I believe they had diplomats in mind. I know some people down there. We might be able to get some intel out of them, provided they don't bore us to death with their witless banter.
This is Alliance Command. We've been expecting you. Your away team is cleared for transport to the diplomatic chambers, at your convenience.
Let's check in. Tedious, but necessary. The front desk officer might have some insight on the Ja'ula situation as well. They see every face that comes in here. Officially, at least. This building used to be a monument to Klingon glory. Much has changed.
Welcome to the diplomatic chambers. Several delegates are present to discuss the Mokai rebellion in the Chamber of Alliance nearby. That is an interesting rumor, considering that several blood feuds have been declared against House Mokai. I would find that unlikely, not to mention messy. You will find the Klingon delegation in the central area of the Chamber of Alliance. It is flanked on the left and right by the Romulan and Federation delegations, respectively. The delegation from the Dominion can be found across from the Klingons until their formal section is completed.
Let's see what the delegates know. The Chamber of Alliance is a couple of rooms ahead of us. So, this is the Chamber of Alliance. Huh. It wasn't long ago that it was called the Chamber of Conquest. I spent many a night in here, drinking blood wine and singing songs to honor the glorious dead, heroes all. Those days are gone. Conquest has given way to alliance, to diplomacy. Several. I know 3 of the 4 delegates here. Some more than others, but enough to get their ear and see what they know about Je'Ula's whereabouts. The one from the Dominion. They must have assigned a new Vorta. I don't recognize this one. You'd better do the talking. Vorta and I do not always get along. The Romulan wing is up these steps.
Greetings. I take it from the scowl on General Martok's face that this is not a social call. What brings you here today? Ah, yes. The name on so many lips these days. Fascinating woman. I suspect she'd make a good Romulan. After a visit to the tailor, of course. As for her whereabouts, I must disappoint you. I haven't the slightest idea where she is, and more's the pity. There's a considerable bounty on her head. Enough to buy a small moon, I'm told. As a child, I had good reason to think my grandfather was blown up by James Kirk in the neutral zone. Only later did I learn he died in an alley after an ill-advised life choice involving a senator's mistress. You can see why my parents chose to tell me he died a hero, sometimes we delude ourselves to avoid unpleasant truths. And such delusion can spread like wildfire in times of crisis.
This is who Jempak chose to be our representative?
Nooksnack! Wait! Yes, I know your face. You're quite the hero, eh? Ah, my manners. You must forgive an old warrior. What do you need? Je'Ula? Pah! That craven witch doesn't have the spine to show her face. Even in a place like this, she's not even a true Mokai. She married into the house to get her pathetic father out of debt. The only member of that line worth anything was Takuvma. Glory to his name. Gossip! The ramblings of old fools with dull blades and nothing better to do than run their mouth. Honestly, if you believe every rumor you heard, Je'Ula would be leading an army of augments with Kalis reborn at her side.
This one looks particularly
On behalf
smug,
of the
even for a
founders and of the
Vorta.
Dominion they created, I welcome you. Tell me, how may I be of assistance? What a fascinating question. Can you imagine how chaotic it would be in this hallowed hall if that were so? I honestly don't know who would kill her first, though I suppose the logical choice would be a member of the Klingon delegation. I'm afraid I'm not one to give consideration to rumors and idle gossip. I am a Vorta, after all. We prefer to operate in the realm of fact and truth. I do wish you success in your endeavors, however.
The Federation wing is up these steps.
Hello. It's hard to believe this is real sometimes. Consider, 2 years ago, the Klingons and the Federation were at war. The Romulan Republic was in its infancy, and the Dominion was a vast silent enigma. And now, we have a grand alliance spanning across all 4 quadrants, a symbol of galactic diplomacy at its finest. This place was once a symbol of conflict and conquest. Now, it is a beacon to all, a tribute to peace and friendship. Perhaps. I prefer to see Khitomer as a statement. Despite the great threats from forces like the Borg, the Iconians, and the Herc, when we stand together, we survive the storm. Matriarch Ja'ula, Alliance efforts to bring her to justice and end her campaign of terror are in full effect, as you know. We've come too far together to see a misguided warrior from a darker time bring it all crashing down around us. We will prevail, my friend. Count on it.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Your service to the Federation has helped us build the Alliance and keep it safe. We're in your debt. Please, how may I be of assistance today? Well, she's been a topic of spirited debate here for some time now. Her recent actions at Konos and Kuvat have placed the Empire into a state of civil war, after all. As to her whereabouts, Starfleet is doing all it can to find her and bring her to justice. But she is quite elusive, as one would expect from the leader of House Mokai. I am afraid I have no idea where she might be. If it were anyone else, I'd say no comment. Starfleet intelligence believes that Ja'ula is operating from this system. She has more allies than you think. Even in these chambers, we suspect several ranking officials in the Klingon delegation are sympathetic to her cause. Unofficially, of course.
She is here. I'm sure of it. We just need to keep digging. I believe it's time to escalate things. Let's go straight to the top, to the chairman himself. He's a crafty old schemer. If anyone knows, it'll be him. Wide smiles, all of them. Their knives must be sharp indeed.
Greetings, gentle beings. Until now, I have only known you by reputation. I am pleased to finally meet you both face to face. I've received word from Kronos regarding your mission here. How can I help? That would be unsettling if it were true. My security staff takes great care in their vetting procedures. If Matriarch Ja'ula has spies in our ranks, they'd know about it. I would know about it. Sadly, I think you're chasing your tail on this one.
What's this? I think you need to see this. It just came through on all channels.
There was a time when I believed my brother's cry of "Remain Klingon" was unnecessary. That no true Klingon would need such a reminder. But now I know the truth of it. Then and now. There are those who have forgotten what it means to be Klingon. The tyrant, Jempak, seeks prosperity for his house alone, and tosses scraps to those he deems loyal. He has forgotten what it means to be Klingon. It is a lesson I am happy to teach him, in battle. Join me, and you can do the same. Join me, and together we can show Jempak what it means to be warriors, what it means to have honor, what it means to be Klingon!
Impressive speech. This is the break we needed. That signal didn't come from space. She's planet-side. Somewhere. So much for the chairman's vetting procedures, eh? We must act quickly. Start the trace in here. See what we can find. You need to actually move to get a new signal. This is a localized signal relay unit. Clever. We're getting warmer, but we're not there yet. It looks like the signal's coming from within the Chamber of Alliance. We should check the Chamber of Alliance for the broadcast signal. The signal is getting stronger. 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 Another relay unit. Typical Mokai deception. Let's see that. If I'm reading this right, the signal is coming from the Gallery of Honor. The signal is getting stronger.
Have you seen this baseball? It is peculiar.
The signal is getting stronger. Interesting. This relay unit is getting a signal from below us, in the underchambers. There's an access stairway that goes down there nearby. It's behind one of the doors in the arrival courtyard. Here, this door should take us downstairs. The last time I was down here, I'd had too much to drink and thought I was on my way to the transporter room. Let's just say it's easy to get lost down here and leave it at that. Know this. There are plenty of dark places down here where Je'ula and her forces could be hiding. Keep your weapon ready. If there's one thing Mokai love, it's a good ambush.
Found us! Stop them!
Marta! Why are you here?
We're here for the matriarch. Where is she?
You're making a huge mistake! Martok, you of all people should know that Jimpak is unworthy to rule. You carry the blade of Kalis. You led warriors against the Herc. Why do you follow such a dishonorable Bichnuch?
Kalis he is not, but Jempak has preserved the Empire through many a conflict. I may not like him, but I respect him.
He has preserved the Empire by making us the lackeys of the Federation. When the Herc returned, he hid behind his throne. That is not the way of a true Klingon. You should fight at Je'ula's side instead of begging for scraps at Jimpak's table like a toothless old targ. Do you take me for a Factory? I will not betray the matriarch to the likes of you,
Stubborn fool, but loyal. We're going to have to keep looking. Let's start with that door over there. Looks like the only unlocked one in here.
I truly love the architecture here. Whoever made it has a great eye for the, I want to say, warrior mystique here. Oh yes, the warrior mystique.
What's a purple people dropper?
A most delicious beverage. It's a mixture of Romulan ale and blood wine. You can tell if it has been mixed correctly by the shade of purple it becomes. I've yet to find a human who can drink a properly made one and keep standing.
This place. The food is terrible. The liquor is a joke. And everyone wants to argue about something. Yes, the last part is a delight, but the rest? Inconceivable.
I must admit that there is some wisdom in what Je'Ula said today. The fact that Martok still breathes tells me Jempok became Chancellor through dishonorable means. I will listen to what she has to say. Where does she want to meet?
The chairman's aide is a close confidant of Je'Ula's. Talk to him, and he will make the arrangements. Get ready for Mokai paranoia. You'll be blindfolded, unarmed. They even carry you so you can't count your steps. I did hear someone using a door passcode at one point, but that's to be expected.
You'd be paranoid too if half the Empire was looking to send you to Stovacor the hard way. I will speak to Cassenita's aide then. Try not to catch any bugs down there in the dark, old friend.
Sounds like we need to get our hands on that passcode. That Karuk we beamed to my brig probably knows it, but we don't have time to get it out of him. That band of Mokai we dealt with aren't likely to be the only rebels down here. Let's keep looking around. I'll wager we find more, and when we do, we'll just have to be very persuasive.
Old Cassenita is one of Lady Je'Ula's puppets. I'm sure of it.
They sent Martok and some war hero here. Someone's going to choose their fate soon.
Do not let them pass! We must protect Je'Ula!
Such loyalty.
I have nothing to say to you. If you're going to kill me, let me die a warrior's death, in Je'Ula's name! When Bavat brought dishonor to the house, everyone within it suffered. We were shunned, cast out, abandoned. Like her brother before her, Je'Ula is giving the dishonored a chance for redemption. I will fight and die for her if it brings back honor to my house.
You are a prisoner now, but you need not be a prisoner without honor. We require the security passcode. If you give it to us now, I will protect you from Jempok's wrath.
I do not wish to spend my days in the depths of Rurapente. If you swear to protect me, I will tell you where you could get the code.
And mine. Once we have what we need, you will be released from the Rotaran's brig.
Very well. There is a Mokai officer stationed closer to Je'Ula's sanctum. One of Je'Ula's best. He has what you seek.
One last thing. Warrior to warrior. Do not destroy Ja'ula. You must know her cause is just. Give her a chance to prove it.
There's more to Ja'ula than I believed. She clearly inspires loyalty in her own forces, and has convinced many others to forsake their own house and follow hers. I'm picking up life signs. They aren't far from here. That's probably where the Mokai officer is hiding.
We must defend the inner sanctum!
Well, at least we know we're on the right path. Listen closely, Mokai. I am running out of time and patience, which puts you in an unpleasant situation. I require the security passcode, and you are going to give it to me. As they used to say in the old days, choose your pain.
Poor General Martok, fatigued by the weight of his villainy. Go scream at the wind, old man. I have nothing for you but insults and scorn. That hole in your face is making noise, Totsa. It is irritating. If I could get my hands on you, I'd silence it forever. I do, but I'd sooner dwell in Grethel than give it up to Baktag like you. And you, Martok, lackey of Jimpak. How toothless you are, serving that piece of worshak. You should have stayed in Gog's prison if you wanted a life of dishonor. It would have been safer for you, old man.
You're wasting your breath. He's chosen his pain, and I'm going to deliver it to him.
You're bluffing. There is no honor in beating a captured prisoner. You're serious. I can see it in your eyes. You're both willing to dishonor yourselves to get what Jimpak wants. Kiach! Very well. I'll give you what you want.
That console must be nearby. Search the surrounding area.
Your bloodthirst has caused enough trouble.
My bloodthirst is what keeps us alive. We are Klingons, not spineless Ga. Or have you forgotten?
Consider your next words to me very carefully, Akar, for they may be your last.
I hope we're not interrupting anything important.
The fabled General Martok, the man who should be Chancellor. What a disappointment you are! Have you come to bring me to justice? You and your lackeys? More fools chasing Jimpok's blood money? Surrender,
to the likes of you? I think you overestimate your chances.
Surrender or fight if you have the spine for it.
You are on the wrong side of history here.
This from someone who fired on defenseless civilians.
Foolish woman, I've had enough of your weakness. It's time. Kill them all! Experience me.
Hye-yeong! Filthy Marquis! You will pay for this!
Of this time are pathetic. You would have died quickly in my time, old man.
We've learned a few things since your time, barbarian.
That filthy, lying Takek! I will send him torn and bleeding to the deepest depths of Greffor! He may have swayed some of my crew with his words, but not all. Not yet. I need to leave this place and secure my ship! We don't have time for your games, fool! If I don't secure my ship, and quickly, Akar will. And you've already seen what he will do with the mycelial weapon. Yes, it was he who gave the order to fire on Kuvat, not I!
My lady, the battle goes poorly. We must withdraw.
Let's leave them something to deal with while we do. Gunner, target the shipyard and fire the weapon!
Belay that order. Target the city as we discussed. Yes, cousin.
Gunner, what have you done? I ordered you to target the shipyard!
Dishonorable Baktak!
That city! The civilians!
There were no civilians on Kuvat, my lady. There were only Klingons. And all Klingons are warriors. You would be wise to remember that. Now every warrior in the Empire will know the price of standing against you.
And what price will we pay for this, Akar? And will we pay it here, or in Grethel?
If we are victorious, it would be a small price.
Enough! Get us out of here! Maximum warp! Now!
This Akar, he's a schemer. We need to make sure he doesn't get control of that glorious relic Je'ula calls a ship before it's too late. Let's get out of here. We'll figure out what to do with the matriarch later. Locked. More Mokai tricks. Contact your ship. See if they can beam us out of here.
It's a shielding system with a rapidly alternating phase pattern. The only people who know how to bypass it are Akar, my transporter chief, and me. If you want to beam out of here, you're going to need my help. Release me, and you shall have it.
Perhaps I can be of assistance? My lady, I am glad I was able to find you. The situation has grown worse. Why wouldn't I? She is the matriarch of House Mokai. And until her return, I was the last of House Mokai. She is my liege. We can discuss my lineage later. The enemy is moving and does not care about such things. Jimpok has brought a fleet above Khitomer, and a car has transferred the mycelial weapon from the Lucara to Jimpok's flagship.
Agreed. You, a Detpa. You managed to get in here. Surely you know how to get out.
I managed to get in here before a car activated the shield. I'm just as trapped in here as you are, Martok. I do believe the matriarch has offered you a viable solution to your little dilemma, however. If I were you, I'd take her up on it. Listen, I could have shot you and Martok in your foolish heads while you were trying to open that door. You'd be dead, and your prisoner and I would be on our way to safety. We're beyond that now, yes? We now share common goals. Let her go, and help us put an end to Akar. After that, if you want to duel to the death or some such nonsense, we will be happy to oblige you. Come with me. This building has many secrets. Let's get out of here, shall we?
You never told me about a back door.
You didn't ask. Be thankful I thought of it, A Mokai artisan designed these tunnels. Their secrets are ours alone. Hold! I want to be sure the other side is clear. We're good. Let's go!
How did you get past a car's security?
I've forgotten more about security than Akar will ever learn, my lady.
You never fail to impress.
Quiet! Jimpok's forces are ahead.
Jimpok wants them all dead! No exceptions!
This is a slaughter. Jimpok is some bad. He's no better than a fakir.
When people learn what happened here, Jimpok will have no idea.
Flanking damage detected.
My warriors! They are outnumbered!
Not for long.
Even his own men are spent. Jimpok won't get away with this! What is the old saying? The enemy of my enemy. A fitting term. Very well. Let's get to... Wait. Transporters. Jimpok and Akar are sending reinforcements.
Jempak sent Jarad, loyal but expendable.
Martok, stand down, or I will instantly ban you!
Captain Jarad, I see your habit of choosing poor allies continues.
Follow me, unless you lack the will to fight!
You're better than this, Jarad. Don't dishonor yourself.
You dare speak to me of dishonor? Die!
So be it. Die well, Jarad!
What is going on? Outward comms have been jammed. Klingon forces are beaming down and attacking civilians. Matriarch, you said something like this wouldn't happen. I should have never agreed to shelter you here. Save your petty judgment for someone who cares. Jempak has been a problematic leader for some time now. I thought Jeula could remove him from power with a minimum of bloodshed. Clearly, I thought wrong.
Enough! We need to deal with this before it escalates beyond our control, if it hasn't already. Jempak is up to something here, and he doesn't want any witnesses.
Ha! Aren't you the master of understatement? Chairman, give the evacuation order and then head to the transporter room. We will get you out of here in one piece if we can.
This is no way to die. Yeah. Get moving. Go. Run!
Run. Go. Get to the transporter.
That rift will kill every witness to these crimes. Dead warriors tell no tales.
Then we must save anyone we can.
Send your officers ahead. Don't risk their lives.
Watch out for Ilachi!
Enemy targets on sensors.
Keep moving, or you're dead!
Personal shield losing power.
there! It's Tsujihara! You need to keep moving.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected.
We're almost there. Keep moving.
The transporters have been scrambled by Jampok's forces. I can get them working again, but I need some time. I would rather not beam into a bulkhead or get duplicated.
More Elachi are coming. Defend Adetpa! What happened here? Jempok has dishonored himself and his house, and this attack will be avenged.
At last, the two of you see the truth of things. You see who the true enemy is. That enemy lies in wait for us, and he has the mycelial weapon. We must deal with him before he uses it again. Agreed?
I knew Jumpuck was a schemer, but this? Ah! I have no words.
His dishonor is great, and he aims to make it ours as well.
Then we must end him before he succeeds.
Yes, something I should have done a long time ago.
Agreed. Let's finish it together.
So, you have joined forces with the Mokai barbarian, eh? You would stand against me and the Empire? So be it. I will give you all a traitor's death. You will pay for this attack. I swear it.
So you're an idiot and caught. The weapon is in your hand.
My misery will be shivered after your penis attack on Khitomer.
Lie, coward. The truth will be heard.
We came as fast as we could. I need a situation report. What is going on here?
Be silent, Captain Cochrane. These traitors have betrayed the Alliance. They have joined House Mokai and launched an attack on Khitomer. You can see the results. None have survived. They must pay for their crimes, Captain. Arrest them at once.
Well, I find this hard to believe. I have orders from the Chancellor of the Empire. I cannot disobey. I am placing you all under arrest. Surrender, and you will be given a fair trial under Klingon law.
This is madness! You have betrayed the Empire and launched a cowardly attack against innocents. Your dishonor knows no bounds. I should kill you where you stand, but I'll give you one chance to surrender.
Captain Corrin, it's clear we need to know more about what happened here. There has to be a better explanation. I'm asking you to take a step back and hear what they have to say. This doesn't need to end in violence.
Enough. I refuse to listen to more Mokai lies. Captains, hear me now. You have your orders. Carry them out, or you'll be dealt with alongside the terrorists.
Disable them. I want to know what they're up to, and you can't interrogate a corpse.
It is unwise to leave a dangerous enemy alive. We can both plan. Very well. We'll try and go. Let's just get us killed.
I believe the truth will be heard. I didn't expect to fight against foreigners.
no victory, traitors. Every warrior in the Klingon Empire will seek revenge for this. There will be no safe haven for you, no place to hide. You will all be hunted like animals, and you will not die as warriors. No, you will be taken alive and locked away for the rest of your days in a place that will make you beg for death. A mercy I will not allow.
He went to warp, and he took the weapon with him! This was unfortunate. I appreciate your restraint in the battle. Too many people have died here today. I'll do what I can to take the heat for this, but you need to lie low for a while. I don't think I can guarantee your safety under current circumstances.
Your friend is wise. As of now, we're all living on the edge of a knife. The day to avenge Khitomer will come, but it is not this day. Come, a dead pa knows a few tricks when it comes to keeping a low profile. Strange, isn't it? Hours ago we were enemies, and now we must trust one another to survive. Our enemy is a madman with the power of an empire at his command. The path ahead will be challenging, but it is one we must follow. I hope you're ready. Consult with your crew and wait for Adet Pa's signal. We will make our next move soon.